Hello everybody and welcome back, and in today's video we are going to be talking about early game money making methods in Hypixel Skyblock. And these early game money making methods should help you out a lot when progressing through the early game. I'm going to kind of go in order of which order I think you should do them, because there's a pretty set order that should help you out a lot. So for this video, and especially for this video, I'm going to be doing a new profile that's just this empty profile where I've basically done nothing just to start, and then I might switch to my other one just to show you a little bit. So the first money-making method that you're really going to want to do is when you have 0 coins. The first thing you're going to do is, if you have a rank, which you probably don't, but if you might from another game, go and select a random hub with a right-click for a small server, and then literally try to find one with very few people in it, and then literally hop over to this wheat area and start punching wheat. You'll see that guy over there is doing it. He has MVP, and it looks like he's just starting. And yeah, just go punch some wheat, and you'll see we are leveling up our farming slowly. And you see we do have the slight problem of our drops are sort of going everywhere. So we have to run around and pick them up. So the way to solve that is you just will take your wheat, and once you have enough, you're going to go and sell it over here. And you're going to buy yourself a rookie hoe. So just tap both of these in and sell them. And then you're going to buy a rookie O. It costs 10 coins, and it gives you 50% more drops with crops like wheat. And you just now need to farm until you have about 100 coins, because then you're going to go put telekinesis on this sword. So that's the end of the quick wheat farming tutorial. So definitely get wheat and rinse and repeat with the rookie O. So the next method will involve unlocking the bazaar. So I'm actually going to switch to my other profile. But the next few methods involve the bazaar and auction house. So the very next one is going to involve the auction house, not the bazaar right yet, but you're going to want to go over to Elizabeth. Assuming you do not have another profile, you will be able to claim a free booster cookie. So just go visit the deep caverns. You don't actually need to do anything, but basically you just have to go in, run through the mines. You should only need like mining 7 or something, I believe, to access the deep caverns. Oh, wow, it's actually only mining level 5, so you only need mining level 5 to access the deep cavern. So yeah, then come back to Elizabeth, claim your free booster cookie. Then you're going to want to use the bits and buy them and resell them to the auction house. I've actually got a whole video that tells you basically how you can exchange your bits for coins, and I'll leave that linked in the cards and the description. And you can sell those items on the auction house or any other way you would like. As you can see, we're back on my main profile now, and the next method is with the bazaar. So you're going to want to use bazaartracker.com, which is a useful website that lets you find some nice stuff. And you just want to go and buy up some ice. I forget where it is. Yeah, you want to go up and buy the entire supply of ice and the packed ice, and just buy all that up, and then you can just resell it to the bazaar. And there are a couple other items that you can do this with it well. This will give you just some easy little spending money that you can then use to basically make some decent profit in the early game. And another bazaar flipping way that you can do it is with snow blocks or snowballs. So with the 2.5 coins that I spent on this, then I can craft 1 snow block, and you'll see that that can be sold to the NPC for 4 coins. So now that I've got 2, those sell for 8 coins, so 4 coins each, and you see basically I just double my money. So you can spend a lot on snow and then resell them as snow blocks, and that's just another one of the super early game flips. They're super cheap to do, and if you're early game, they will help you make a lot, and I mean a lot, of money. And what should you use that money for? Well, this guide also helps you with that, and the next thing you're going to want to do with that money is immediately go set up some minions. So buy yourself some decent minions. I've got a whole guide on minions, and I even talk about some early game minions in that, so if you want to look at there for the best minions. But I would recommend just setting up in the early game whichever minions you have the resources to make yourself, or you can buy stuff from the bazaar. And finally, my advice is what you do with that money is really the next step of this guide, and it takes a couple paths that you can branch out into. The 2 that I most recommend are either spending the coins to build yourselves some massive farms. As you can see, Skyblock players tend to have a lot of farms on their island that they use for, well, farming. So you can either spend the money on some massive farms, or take the path that a lot of people take, which is either getting some dungeon stuff set up. I don't recommend this because you're not likely to make that much money that quickly, and it's kind of a much more intensive process, and it's less grindy and more fun, but it does take longer, and you will not make as much money. or learn to AH or Bizarre Flip. This is for people who want to, like, learn about the game's economy right when they start playing it, which not everyone does, but I've got guides on my channel for all of that. They are in the end screen right now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.